How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korban Gaming. Welcome back to another Adventure Quest video, and for this week's video we actually have quite a few things to go through. Okay, so first thing I want to go through is the winter donation contest items. Okay, so I didn't really take part. I only donated the bare minimum to get something out of each donation event. Okay, so for the gold event you have a miscellaneous item, and for the Z token one you also get a miscellaneous item for the bare minimum donated. So I'm going to showcase those. I will talk about the other items as well, but let us see for ourselves first what we actually got here. Okay, so I'm actually looking at the AQ Gox Tavern Discord. I will leave the link to this Discord in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and join. Okay, so info subs are there, so I'm going to base it off here and read to see what it does. Okay, so the first item, bag of mixed nuts. Okay, so this is a clickable item, okay, and it's usable once per turn. Okay, it's a non-elemental miscellaneous items. There's 4 skills in miscellaneous forms. These effects are all quick casts, so very nice. Once again, another thing to abuse with using Purple Rain. I wonder when the nerf is coming at this point, because boy, there's a lot of quick cast effects in game right now, and to be able to abuse them with Purple Rain like that, man, this is just another one of many things that you can add on to the list. Okay, so they get times 1.1 cost for being always useful. You can pick to consume one type of nut, to give yourself a buff, or to debuff the enemy in one instance. The cost for these effects varies, and you can only use one effect per turn. Okay, so it's not that broken in a sense, I guess, in that you can only use one of them. Like, you can't really use every single effect even if you have the SP for it, so that's kind of nice. Okay, so let's click on it to see what we have. Walnuts. Okay, this one to form sturdy barriers between you and your foe to increase your block rate 216 SP. Okay, this one gives us 30 MRM for one turn. Okay, so let's see, 64, 60, 60 if I click on this, and yep. Okay, so we got the extra blocking. That is, I'll say for a defensive build, this is not bad. Okay, 30 MRM. I think there are probably items that cost cheaper for almost the same effect. I'm thinking of the legendary Shadow Crystal Rock Bay. I don't know what else gives 30 MRM. Okay, that one I think only gives 25. But then again, you know, it's only 5 difference. And I think the SP cost is halved, if not even lesser than half of 216 SP. So that might actually be better. Then again, this is 4 effects compressed into one item, so don't expect it to be top of the line or anything like that. Okay, and next one, donuts. Give yourself universal elemental shield for one turn. Causes 53.9%. Okay, blah blah blah. So this one causes 211 SP. Let's see what it does. Element shield times 0.65 multiplier. Not bad. Okay, so it takes 65% from all incoming damage is multiplied by 65%. That's pretty decent. Not bad, on top of your own resistance, obviously. Okay, next one. Macadamia nuts. Okay, give yourself a universal 77 HP. Ooh, okay, this one causes HP. Universal plus 20% empowerment status for one turn. Interesting. Ooh, okay. So you get extra 20% damage for everything for one turn. Spells receive half the listed boost, and magic weapon attacks receiving a slightly larger boost. And oh wow, this one affects all elements, so really good. Now the question is, do I keep the boost after I unequip it? I do. Wow, this is this is the one skill that you want to use, obviously. Extra 20% damage just like that, and a quick cast too. Plus, this one doesn't even use the SP bar. This is crazy. This one uses the HP bar. 77 HP cost is negligible. So, wow, this might actually be an item that you want solely for this effect, solely for this third effect. 77 HP cost for extra 20% damage. This is insane. Wow, I am blown away. Okay, last one. Bolts. Attempt to inflict paralyze on your foe for one turn. Okay, 40% chance they pass it by default, so harder to resist. Inflicts with player strength or dexterity or intelligence, depending on if your current weapon is melee, range, or magic. Oh, interesting. So this one depends on what weapon you use. For Beastmaster warriors like myself, obviously I'm using a melee weapon, so strength being maxed at 250, it's pretty good, so that's fine. Overluck versus Mob Strength Overluck. This effect causes 78.54% melee in SP. 308 SP. This one quite a bit of SP. And let's see, 1 round. Okay. I mean, this is the combat practice trainer, so I'm assuming it will inflict rather easily. Okay, all in all, I think this is a pretty good item. The artwork, obviously, nothing much to talk about here, but the effects, though, 4 effects in 1, this is pretty crazy. And I think this is the one for the Z token donation contest, and for that price to get such a good item, I think wow, it's really worth it. Unfortunately, it's permanently rare. So I know a lot of people always ask me whether I get this item, whether I get that item. So I'm going to tell you guys right now that this item is unfortunately permanently rare. You can no longer get it inside the game because the contest is already over. It won't ever come back again. So sorry for you guys who unfortunately did not manage to get this item. But yeah, I will use this item solely for the third skill. 77 HP to boost outgoing damage by 20%. That's crazy. Okay, and last but not least, no, sorry, not last but not least, what am I talking about? Bright Slayer Duck. I think this one comes from the gold donation contest. Okay, so Ice Miscellaneous item doesn't give any stat boost itself. Instead, at the start of your turn, you pay 15% melee in SP cost for your cost level, and then you deal a single attack where block is number of hits you block. Okay, so block all enemy attacks. This hit as a consider a player attack. Okay, what does it actually do? Sorry. Okay, so it doesn't cost anything to equip. I think what happens is when you block an attack, yeah, it deals ice damage to a monster. Counter attack. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay. I can't really tell what the cost is because 1, I'm healing, and 2, whenever I have the Ultra Guardian Shield equipped, I'm healing SP as well when they block the attack. The cost is pretty minimum, I guess, since I did manage to restore almost all my SP. So that is pretty nice. Okay. All in all, the artwork is okay. It looks better than the bag of nuts for sure, but the effects wise, nah. This one probably for backlash builds if you want to play, but then again, this one is like, how do I even put this? It's only ice damage, so against ice monsters, yeah, this is not that useful. Even for backlash builds, you're probably using something else that boosts the monster's damage or reduces the amount of damage the monster does to you or something like that. I'm not really sure. I haven't played the backlash build before, but yeah, I don't think this is that great of an item, personally speaking. Okay, so I'm going to take away both of these. Okay, I'm still thinking maybe I want to put bag of nuts inside. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think bag of nuts is a good item solely for the third skill alone? Okay, so let's talk about the other stuff. Okay, this one, Bright Slayer, the Bright Slayer weapon. Okay, sword has neutral damage / accuracy lean, crossbow has neutral damage lean and +6 BTH lean, scepter has 1/3 base damage lean and +3 BTH lean. Weapons pay Mastercraft effect 20% melee cost, blah blah blah. Okay, this then pays for weapon attempting a blind effect. Okay, so the weapon can blind, and that's about it. It's not such a great weapon. It's just a blind weapon. I mean, we have a pretty decent blind weapon in last year's Frostville gift boxes if you guys want to play a blind build. So I guess this one is not really that worth. Now the shield, Bright Slayer Bulwark, based on the percentage of attacks that miss against you from the monster, gain up to +33.33% damage empowerment effect. Ooh. Wow, this is... If using the Bright Slayer weapons, the potency of this effect gets doubled to a max of +6. Oh my gosh, this shield is crazy, guys. Oh my gosh, wow. So if you manage to block an attack, you gain 33% damage on the next turn. And if you have the shield equipped, if you have the weapon equipped as well, and you manage to block the attack, you gain an extra 66% damage on the next turn. Am I reading this right? This is crazy, dude. This is freaking crazy. Okay, 13 melee, 14 range and magic blocking, -26% to ice, I presume. Wow, oh my gosh, this is an insane shield, guys. Holy crap, nuking. For nuking, you combine this with the bag of nuts, Purple Rain, all your boosts, Polala, Dunamis, whatever. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, next one. This one is the Z token weapon, I believe. Nutcracker, Rapier, Spear, or Mace. Okay, this one, Mastercraft. Oh yes, 2 status toggles. Weapon pace, Mastercraft bonus, and 20%. Okay, so you can attempt either Elemental Vulnerability, it's in the default mode, or a Daze. It's a decent weapon. Compression weapon, compressing 2 effects into one. Pretty nice. Not bad, I would say. Okay, for the shield, Nutcracker Defender, Light Shield, Mastercraft effect causes you to be granted a beneficial effect at the end of your turn based on which mode the shield is in. So once again, the shield has different modes like the weapons. Shield has 3 modes. Okay, in order to activate these effects, you must have the listed SP to power the effect. The shield pays 5% melee, blah blah blah. In Elemental Shield mode, which is the default mode, the shield will grant you a 1 turn minus a certain percentage damage taken. A Universal Elemental Shield. As a quick cast, this would be locked to light or take a cost potence penalty to be non-elemental, but since you have to enter in the shield, that's enough to not. Okay. Okay, so Elemental Vulnerability Shield. Okay, Defense Boost mode, the shield will grant you a 1 turn plus 15 MRM defense boost. Wow, okay, this is pretty good. And the last mode is Regen Mode. Okay, Regen Mode, the shield will apply a mini healing spell to you. Ooh, okay. Nice. Primary stat for the spell is Endurance instead of Intelligence. This is not that great because I don't think any build actually uses Endurance except for Backlash builds nowadays. But still, 3 different skills compressed into 1 shield. I think the shield is pretty good. Minus 26 to the shield's element, 14 melee and range in blocking, and 13 to magic blocking. Okay, all in all, yeah, I think the shield is definitely better for the token contest, and for the gold contest, the weapon is the shield is also better. Yeah, I think for both of these contests, the shield is really the one item that is really good. The weapon is just eh. So yeah, okay. Now let us move on to the next part of today's video, which is Snugglefest 2021. Okay, so we got some items in the new shop. But before we can access the shop, we obviously must go through the quests here. Okay, Tilly. Hi, yes, it's that time of year again, and Tilly is so happy. It's a special day after all. It's Snugglefest. Yay! Snugglefest is the one day a year that everybody is friends and nobody tries to hurt any monsters. How was that? The monsters are still trying to hurt you? Well, okay, I guess you can still fight them. Anyway, Snugglefest is Tilly's favorite day. Want something fun to do? Go on special missions for people in Battleon. When you finish their mission, you become their hero. Okay, I've invited them, so they'll be here any minute. Complete our 8 missions to unlock something special. The Snugglefest shop, where you can get rare weapons, shields, pets, and more. Okay, so I will go through everything. We'll look at the items, and then we will go ahead and talk about the items once we access the shop, and then I'll let you know whether they are worth getting or not. Okay, so very easy monsters right here. Okay. Oh, we can't one-shot them because there are 2 of them. That's a bummer. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm too lazy to call out the guess. Whatever. Well, let's just attack. Oh man, you didn't even kill one. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I was lazy to call out the guess from the Paladin armor. That's fine. Okay, done. Easy peasy. Help someone else. We just go and order treasure guard. Nice. Do we get a treasure chest or something after this? Let's start. Want to use darkness. Okay. Weapons, we'll do Shadow Walker's Dagger of Time. Arya's Rattle. Okay, so these are all just very easy monsters, so I'm not going to bother with all the fancy effects and fancy stuff. I'm just going to, you know, just kill them normally. Shouldn't have any trouble with them at all. Okay. And yeah, no really big event this year for Snugglefest. Understandable, I guess, as long as we get new items, as long as the items are good, but we'll talk about the items a little bit later, okay, when we get access to them. So we don't really have a quest this year. I mean, we haven't gotten one in quite a while, I believe. But then again, Snugglefest, the staff is probably busy, you know, with Snugglefest IRL. Okay, maybe. I don't know, man. That actually reminds me, I forgot to ask the staff if they are married or are they single in my Q&A video. I didn't ask Cray. I didn't ask Cam either. Okay, actually I didn't ask any of them, but maybe that's a more personal question, but oh well. Never mind. We shall not delve too deeply into their private lives. Let's respect their privacy here. But you know, maybe they have a significant someone they like to spend the day with, and you know, they got better things to do than to write a whole quest line for this game. I mean, unless you're me, who is still single after so many years of my life, and you know, I have nothing to do but to record videos for this game. But hey, you know, AQ, one of my first loves, and I still love this game to date. So why the heck not, right? Ooh, okay, 2 battles for this one. Okay, another one. Let's go. Should be able to kill him in 1 turn, right? Can we? Okay, maybe not. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Maybe I equip Arya's battle. That's fine. Easy. Sapphira. Werewolf Warrior. Okay. Armor. Ultra Guardian. Let's use fire. Ooh, okay. Actually, it doesn't really matter, right? This is like 259 HP. Why do I even bother? 259 HP. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. I probably don't even need to bother changing. Okay. Nice. I mean, in a sense, I also like that they don't have a super long quest. Sometimes, simple is good, you know, because it means it's a lot less work for me. Like, I prefer this over those lengthy quests where you have to fight through like 20 or 30 small mobs. Like, those are just really frustrating and annoying. Like, not that we actually have a lot of grinding to do in AQ, but you know, it just frustrates me that you have to fight through so many small mobs to get to the boss or get to the end of the quest. So this one, not that bad, seeing as they are all under level monsters, so I'm actually okay with that. Okay, Voltage. Oh, okay, this one would be fun. One shot him. Nice. Didn't even bother changing the shield. Okay, this is going pretty fast. I like it. I thought this will go a lot slower. Apparently not. That's good. Shadow Chimera. Okay, this one. This guy has a bit more HP. We'll do whatever. We'll do Shadow Walker. Let's start. Weapons. What do you want? Wind or ice? Let's do the freezing one since we already have our ice gases out. Attack. Oh, oops. Oops. That was a misclick. Totally a misclick. Sorry. Oops a daisy. Let's do this. Freezing strike. Yay, nice. You're not bothered with the fire thing. Let's just continue to try and freeze it. Oh, nice. Frozen again. It's good. Nice. Okay, so we can just stun out this guy permanently because he's low level. Really nice. Bam, bam. And let's just finish this. Nice. Alright. Next, Undead Elf. Okay, this one probably darkness. Yep. Let's stick in this armor. Light. Zabura's hammer. Let's do Diamond Dog. Got the special, that's kind of nice. Man, why do I keep missing? Okay, this one has a bit of MRM, that's why we keep missing. Oh well. Diamond Dog is not doing a lot of damage. Maybe it'll be better for stunning. Okay, Forest Demon. Wow, okay, we have to fight quite a lot of monsters for this one. Why is that the case? Fire, wind, or light? Okay, I guess we'll stick with light. Oh, okay, this one hits hard. Probably shouldn't do that. Items. Grapma. Fire, wind, or light. Okay, we do fire. Pets. Let's do fire also. Just go for pure damage. This is one of the more interesting monsters in AQ, Forest Demon. In fact, I really like this monster. Like, you have the MRM defenses going up and down, up and down. Like, it's really, really cool, and it's definitely one of the more memorable monsters inside of AQ. Since my childhood, this has been one of the monsters that I've always remembered fighting. So, I wish they'll come out with more iconic monsters like this one that, you know, really leaves a lasting impression on the player. Like, yeah, there are just some monsters in AQ that leave a lasting impression more so than others. Like Wood Golem, you probably remember it, but you know, not as much as something like Forest Demon. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh right, this guy can heal. That's annoying. Come on, Grapma, don't let me down like that. Why is this quest so long? I thought it's only 1 or 2 monsters. Holy crap. Excuse me. Lady Akai, come on, you are one troublesome lady. I have to fight so many monsters for you. Let's go, next one. Doom Jelly, okay. This one I assume Wind, Earth. Wind or Earth, okay. Start. We'll do Skeeter. Weapons. Wind. What's my Earth weapon? Blade of All. Yeah, we'll just do Blade of All. We should be able to one-shot this guy, do we? Ooh, I didn't equip my Aria's Rattle again. Oh no, of course we don't one-shot this guy. Oh well. That's okay, 2-shot is fine. Oh, okay, Power Word die, of course. It always comes up when I don't need it. Against combat practice trainers, against level 80 monsters. Yeah, sure, not when I actually need it. Why? Does this actually happen to you guys as well? Power Word die always comes out like when you least need it to come out. Like against weak monsters. Does it have a higher chance of activating against weak monsters? I actually don't know. I thought the chance will be the same throughout. But it always seems to activate more frequently against weak monsters than against stronger monsters. Why is that the case? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, what even is the point then? Okay, but anyways. Yeah, this one is quite troublesome as well. You have to fight through quite a few monsters. More than just 1 or 2. Who is this again? Aquella, right? Yeah, Aquella, another troublesome lady. Come on. Why do I have to fight through so many? Four Z tokens. Okay, last but not least, Robina. Please don't give me any problems. Come on, Robina. Please. 1 monster and let me be done with this. Elite Cloudzard. Okay, level 135. Griffin Rider. Shields. Pies. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I should be switching out my what do you call it? Whoops, did I take out the wrong shield? Was it Pie? Oh, Accordion Shield. Yeah, speaking of which, I wanted to switch out Accordion Shield for the Haunted Dragon Lord Shield, the wind one, not the darkness one. Okay, the darkness one, I think somebody said that the darkness one has a set effect bonus or something, but I have the wind version of the weapon, and I quite like Shadow Walker of Time. I do have the full set in here, so I'd rather keep the darkness version. I'll probably switch out Accordion Shield for the Haunted Dragonlord Shield or whatever Dragonlord Shield is called. Okay, since that one will probably serve me better than this. Like, I don't really use this shield for the control potents that much, to be honest. So yeah, I should probably switch this out afterwards. Okay, hopefully I remember. And let's call Mittens. Aria's Rattle. Okay, this one will hit a bit harder. Hopefully we don't die to this monster or anything. And yeah, also another comment I've been getting is people asking me to get Sugar Gobbler, which yes, I am aware of. Oh, Power Word die again. Okay, finally somewhere that is moderately useful. Okay, so nice level against a level 135 monster. Okay, I will take that. I will take that any day. Okay, somebody was telling me to get Sugar Gobbler pet, which I actually did think about that before, but the thing is, if I want to get Sugar Gobbler, it means that I have to get ooh, okay, this one hurts. Okay, that means that I have to get the Moglowin Portal painting because that is the only way I can get it right now, I think. Okay, and on top of that, I need to feed it candy. So the only reason why I don't really like it is because every time I log in, if I want to make it perform to its best of its ability, basically to make it even a good guess, I have to farm a bit of candy through Moglowin first in order to use that. On top of that, I also have to spend 1,500 tokens to get the painting so that, you know, I can farm for candy every time I want to use it. So that is one reason why I decided I don't really want that. I don't know, man. What do you guys actually think? Should I get the Sugar Gobbler or not? Is it worth the 1,500 token paintings? And is it worth the time for me to go ahead and farm for those candy every time I log in? Really, the tokens aren't that big of a deal breaker to me, to be very honest. 1,500 tokens I'm okay with spending. If I need to buy them, then so be it. I don't mind spending money for 1,500 tokens. The only thing I don't like is I have to farm for candy every time I log in. You know, I am a lazy person, and yeah, that is really the thing that is stopping me from getting that guess. It's a good guess if you farm for the candy every time you log in, which kind of sucks. Like, I wish that like your candy stash can be permanent or something, so I just farm for like a lot of candy one shot, and then, you know, every time I want to use the pet, it just takes away candy from that huge stash that I have. I mean, come on, I have a freaking Sky Castle mansion. Why can't I store all my farm candy in there? That makes perfect sense, right? I can farm like 1 million candy, maybe make that the cap or something, and then I don't need to, you know, I don't need to what? I don't need to farm for it every single time, you know. Okay, but anyways, we'll talk about that a little bit later, or maybe in the next episode of the Beastmaster Warrior journey. Okay, now let us check out the shop. Okay, weapons. I'll just go through the newer weapons. Okay, Heartbreaker X. We have a magic melee version. Okay. Classic only comes in magic versions. These are separate versions, no toggle or such. They used to have a Fire Slash Light special that did times 1.1 times damage. They've now been changed to deal plus 1/6 damage on the special. Normal 20% proc, 5% Mastercraft. That's changed to plus 25% damage on 20% special. So special adjusts to 175% damage total. I'm not sure if this is a buff or a nerf to the special's damage. I think it's a buff, right? If I'm not wrong. Sorry, my math isn't that good, but I think it's a buff. Okay, I don't think I'll get this. The artwork is actually not bad. I quite like this artwork, to be honest. The magic one looks better than the melee one. The melee one doesn't have the sigils here, but I think with it looks a lot nicer. Okay, I quite like the artwork, but unfortunately the effect is not really something that I like, so I won't get this. Sharab Horns. Okay, guess we'll go through the spells first. Okay, I'm going this in the order of the item, in the order of the info subs that I'm looking at. Okay, so it's a magic wind spell and mini range wind skill. Okay, Sharab Horns. One is a skill that causes SP, one is a spell that causes MP. 125% melee MP cost for spell and 100% melee SP cost for skill. 4 hits of damage. Skill checks your currently equipped weapon to do melee damage if using a melee weapon, range damage otherwise. Okay. So it has a accuracy lean, and it can inflict Daze on a foe. Okay, once again, not a big fan of this effect. Okay, Daze for the spell. If you're playing a effects build and you just want to stun the monster, I guess you can use this. But honestly, why not just use pets like what I'm doing for the effects? Like stunning spells, or like they don't really have that much place in the game anymore, I feel. Because you have to take out a turn, you're missing out on a lot of damage too. So yeah, that I don't really know who actually uses this type of spells, to be honest. But anyways, it's not something I'll get either. Sharad Protection. This one you have a spell and a skill as well, so 1 melee and 1 SP version. Okay, it's a healing spell / skill. Spell causes 125% melee in MP. Uses intelligence for stat bonuses. Skill causes 100% melee in SP. Uses endurance for stat bonus. Why endurance? Okay, so skill version is worthless. Spell version is good for mages, I guess. Takes 0.85 times damage due to being auto hit, minus 10% due to being non-elemental. Pace, Mastercraft, 10% melee and 20% of the spells. Damage to apply 2 turn. Elemental shield that affects all elements on the player. Okay. So you get a small heal and a small barrier as well. It's not a quick cast, unfortunately, and they are just way better quick cast items in game nowadays. Like the shield right here. Let me just bring up the shield first. Haunted Dragonlord's Shield. Yeah. Let me just shift this back before I forgot. Yeah, there's just way better skills like this one. You would rather use this as opposed to a healing spell nowadays. Really, healing spells nowadays, they don't have a lot of utility because potions, if you get a critical heal, they are way better than any healing spell that you will ever get. And people usually use potions more than they do healing spells, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Mages, your MP is just way too valuable. Like, you rather spend 5 SP to heal rather than 1 spell damage worth of MP to heal up. That's why I feel that healing spells don't really have a place in the game right now. Healing skills, on the other hand, like I said, your SP bar is probably very valuable as like a warrior build or a ranger build or something like that, since you only have 1 resource bar to use. More often than not, your SP is very important. So why would you spend like a few hundred SP to heal just a little bit more than what a health potion can heal? And a health potion, it only costs like what, 5 SP to use, something like that. Yeah, you get a lot more value out of using your potions as compared to using a healing skill. So healing skills and healing spells don't really have a place in the game right now. I hope that the staff will change something that makes them useful again. But yeah. Okay, next one, the armor. It looks like I've not been getting anything in the shop so far. But that's because I don't find any of them useful. Anyways, next one. Wind armor. Mastercraft fully defensive wind armor. Click the armor to toggle between what arrows you fire. This affects both your normal attack and your skill. Normal attack is 2 hits, skill is 3. Skill are spell based and get Elecom to decrease the SP cost. Normal attack. Hard arrows, you deal decreased damage to control your foes for 1 round. Okay. Foe can resist with a save. Skill attack inflicts elemental vulnerability. Wind. Okay, your foe can resist with a save. If the mob fails its save, then it gets basically Prime Chaos Orb. It deals and takes and has its element scramble. Oh, okay, this is quite nice. So if Prime Chaos Orb doesn't work, you can sort of use this as a pseudo Prime Chaos Orb. But oh wait, I didn't notice this armor is actually tokens only. Dang, I knew it was too good to be true. So I'm definitely not getting this, but yeah, I would say decent armor. Okay, next one, broken heart arrows. Okay, so this is a toggleable skill. Okay, normal attack deals a lot less damage, only half of the damage. And blinds the monster. Okay. Okay, and the skill attack, half the damage and inflicts burn. Okay, it's a wind burn. Again, the foe can resist with a save. I would say it's a decent utility armor. It's a pretty decent utility armor, not gonna lie. But for tokens, I am not going to get it. Okay, it was gold, I'll probably get it. But tokens, just no. Shields, nothing new. Oh yeah, shields. I wanted to get Snuggle Hearts. Yes, that's right. Finally, it's here. Okay, good. Increasing the infliction rate of any attempts to set up. Okay, so this one works really well with burn effects. So I actually don't have this shield, so that's what I'm going to get. Burning I think only it has good synergy, the Neko transformation form, even though I don't really use that armor often, but I'll just get it in case in the future if I want to get it. So yeah, Snuggle Hearts, it's a good shield if you want to inflict burn. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a shield slot, and then we will get Snuggle Hearts. Okay, nice. Yeah, I've been talking about wanting to get this. Okay, but looking back right now, I don't really have a lot of stuff that uses burn, so I guess I will keep the Fazet Moglu shield instead of this. But I'll just have this there, just in case, one day I want to play around with burns or whatnot. Spells, pets, nothing new. House items, Snugglefest, portal painting, no. Nothing that I want to get. Violentine Helm. Ugh. No, just no. Yeah, not really. Oh, Swave Mask. This one? Nah. Who am I kidding? Okay. So, yeah, unfortunately, I didn't really get the items to showcase, but, I did talk about them. I do apologize if you guys were looking for me to showcase the items. Perhaps the only item that I would consider getting is the armor. That is if you have the tokens. If you have a lot of tokens lying around and you just want to get the armor, then sure, go ahead and get it. But for mid spenders, low spenders, or even free-to-play players who just have a guardianship and don't really buy token packages on a regular basis, then no, do not get the armor. But if you are a huge whale, then yeah, you probably want to get the armor for collection purposes. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Carbon Gaming. Peace out.